Spent 190 million naira, well documented. Every penny that was spent will be accounted for. Every penny, 190 million. And it's just remaining small touches.
There's a difference between fairness, justice, and necessities. But you need these three to be a leader. One of the reasons why I think the Christianity we have in this age is not the Christianity that Jesus preached. And organized religion has really affected the way people view Christianity. And Christianity is now taking the blame for the misuse of its members. I'm going to be very, very critical in this video. And I need you to stay with me. Because it may seem like Tomide is being unfair. But I'm going to be honest with you. Just because something is not fair does not mean it's the wrong thing to do. Just because something is fair does not mean it is the right thing to do. It is fair. It doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Just because something is not fair now, this is not fair now, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Unfairness does not equate wrong. Fairness does not equate right. There's balancing. And something can even transcend the realm of these three. It is not fair, it is fair, it is wrong, it is right. None. It is on the basis of necessities. I call it the above of justice. I coined that word. It's called the above of justice, where it is not about what's right or wrong. It's about what is necessary right now. I'll give you a very good example. You have an Airbnb, better, and you say in this Airbnb, one of the things you love about this place is you cannot steal. Nobody has ever stolen here in my estate. You can never steal. Nobody has stolen in my Airbnb. Is located in an estate. That's why we love this estate and all of that. And or you brag that even police officers cannot just come here and come and raid anyhow. That's my estate. Nobody. Security 100%. You get a lot of customers with time because of the name you would carry as, oh, this place is safe and all of that. What happens when somebody finally steals or somebody breaks in? You know what happens? If you can't catch the person, it doesn't mean people will stop coming, but it means people begin to doubt you. Now, you didn't catch the thief or you didn't catch the criminal that came to break down the apartment. You must do all you can to find the person. That is what you should do. That's justice. If you can't find the person, truly, sometimes it is necessary to go on the above of justice, of looking for the person, to finding a person. It still might seem unfair, but stay with me. It is necessary for you to go on top of looking for the person to providing a criminal. Yes, it is necessary sometimes. It may seem evil, but it's called necessary decisions if you're going to be a leader. That's why a company of good people cannot be a good leader. You cannot be a good leader. There has to be an element of weaponizing propaganda. Yes, that's what I call it. I call it propaganda. For some of you that will say, Tomide, this is wrong now. You're a Christian, you're a believer, this is it. Oh, really? Okay, let me give you an example. You watch TV, right? You're watching a soap opera when you are mine, or the gardener's daughter back then. An advertisement comes on the screen. Kanu, give me the peak milk. Your son drinks, doesn't do well in school. All of a sudden, your mother brings peak milk. She gives it to Kanu Wanko. The thing tries to fall. He holds it in the leg. He tosses it up. He raises it in the hand. Kanu Wanko, I know one day you go make us proud. Are you telling me the picnic is the one that gave him the skill to become that great? No, it's not. But that was the idea that was sold to us. Is it lying? If you look at it, it is distorting the truth, because picnic doesn't make you that skillful. You play football. It doesn't in any way. But it is a propaganda needed for advertisement. Most advertisements run on propaganda. Check it. It is a necessary tool that is needed to be a leader or to even operate in the market world. It is necessary for you to do. Extremely necessary. The reason is because if you don't provide a criminal for that event, you know what you have done as a leader? You have invited more criminals to show that your system is not as formidable as it seems. One, people may not come. You may lose customers. The United States do this a lot. Do you really think that is the criminal that unalived Charlie Kirk that was caught? You think so? You think that was him? You really think so? From all the stories you heard, because I followed the story till the end. You think so? Well, that's for you to go and find out. But one thing I know for sure is this: propaganda is a necessary tool, in the sense that you have to carry out your message as a leader. You need to have some level of people around you that can do evil. But you must be as wise as them. You must be able to think like them, so they don't greet you with surprise. You must be comfortable with the level of people who do evil around you, and they are even looking to you for wisdom. If your wisdom cannot handle people who do evil, your wisdom is in question. It needs help. When Daniel was called to the king was not a good man. When Joseph was called to Pharaoh's house, the king was not a good man. Pharaoh wasn't good. After the interpretation, talent, right? Gift, no problem. It needed skill, economics to solve the issue. Joseph not only interpreted, he provided a wisdom in the display of his skill to fix the issue. That was how he was made Zaphnath-Paneah, the prime minister of Egypt, second in command. So at the height of your wisdom, it must understand evil. You must be able to think the way evil people think. If you say it is not true, okay, then let's do a test. Why is Facebook or Instagram or any social media app, why are they putting password? Why is there a necessity or a need for there to be password on a social media app if it's not to prevent it from criminals? Why are you thinking like a criminal? Why should you think for them? If you don't think someone who is a criminal can try to hack your account, you wouldn't put password. Why are they going further to put two-factor authentication? Why do I need to two-factor anything in a world where there's no criminal? The only reason why you still put two-factor is because you know someone can make a mistake or by chance know your password, but I will make it more stressful to go through the extra gatekeeping that you cannot know this person's password without you accessing their email or this particular phone number. That's thinking evil. That's thinking like a criminal. Providing a solution, providing a firewall. You can't be a good hacker if you don't understand how evil hacker works. You can't create antivirus if you don't know the way virus works. You can't create antivenom if you don't know the way venom operates. You can't create a content that can do well on social media if you don't understand the way the evil people create their content. There's a reason why they have more engagement. There's a tool that they are applying. You need to understand how they think. You need to understand how evil people think. That's one thing I like about the Bible. It doesn't hide. It says you must be wise as a serpent. The serpent's their representation is three things: potent, cunning, dangerous. You must be as wise as these things, but you must be harmless as dove. Every single situation you think for evil people. In your home, there's a security from the gate. There's a security at the estate gate. There's security in the gate again. There's door lock. You get a door, you put fingerprints. That's you thinking. You are thinking all the possibilities of evil to display itself around you. The realm of necessities. That's not justice. Until you and I can live above the realm of what is right and what is wrong, you must leave that realm and go to the above of necessities. You can't be a good leader, which is one of the reasons why I think a certain person will not win the election, because they've chosen to stay at the level of justice. It can't work. Justice doesn't rule a nation. You fight for justice, but you lead with necessities. There are some decisions you need to make. Go and check power, all these crazy countries that are doing well. If they can't find the criminal, they provide the criminal to send a message to you. You will think they found the person, so the other criminals will be scared to do. And other people, they'll be thinking, you will see United States in movies. They'll create a movie like Olympus Has Fallen. They will say, what's your cerebrus code? They will say that there's one missile that if you put all the code, it will launch this thing and can destroy the world. All those things were not existing then. But their propaganda they are selling to you, they are thinking for the evil people. In case of war, no good. We have cerebrus. We have a machine that is next level that you don't know. Some of those things they don't have, but it's called propaganda. They sell it through movies. You think it's just a movie. It's not. They're sending a message. They're smart. That's how leaders think. You're a leader of a firm. You need to think, how do I stop scam in this place? Let me give you one example I do in my home. There's a guy that helps me with my help. When I send him to buy fuel for me, let's say I want to buy 25k fuel. I'll send him 28k or 30k sometimes. And I'll say, let me buy 30k fuel. I know he's going to scam me. I know he's going to buy like 26 or 27k or 25k. But in my mind, that 25k I won't buy. So I allow him think he's scamming me. I allow him think he's ripping me off. Because in my mind, I know I'm never going to entrust him with a finance higher than that amount. I'm not going to give him 1 billion now to do a task for me. But at the realm of the dealings of where I use him, I will allow him to think he's scamming me. Because as long as he thinks that way, his urgency to deal with me will continue to increase. Even on top of him scamming me, I will still gift him. Yes, because every time I send him an errand, I want to give him money normally, but I know he's still going to scam me. So I could just weaponize his evil thinking. And I say, okay, no problem. Let me buy for 25. I'll say, let me buy for 25k. Now 20k I won't buy him. I'll say, buy for 25k. That 5k is his own. I know saying no will buy him complete. One day I even caught him. I said, she send me screenshot. I said, they don't buy him finish. I catch him. He said, no, very exposed. I need him. I didn't even say anything. That was the day I caught him. So I have weaponized his evil. I have thought for him. I am thinking like him. But I have greeted his evil with a higher wisdom. There are other people that use him in this apartment. But the only way I can make him answer me consistently and with urgency is if he thinks anytime I send him on an errand, he has something to gain. Even if you give them money, these people will still rip you off. So rather than giving you double, I rather you just take it from them, no problem. Then sometimes I just give to you. That's what we call weaponizing evil. I know the way you think. I know saying that waiting you could do be this, but I will not greet you with darkness and chase you away. I will shine my wisdom so bright, where your own evil, when it comes to me, you know that I'm the one. You think you are using me, I'm the one using you. If I need anything now, if I call him now, he will run upstairs because he thinks he's going to make money off of me. But I'm dashing him. That's what I call the above of justice. It's called necessities. It's not right for him to do that to me. Doesn't mean I should condone it. But I understand the role of necessities. Every time you fight for justice, you will lose your peace. Not every time. You need to know when to fight, how to fight, whom to fight. So I hope this was helpful. Then you can now take this whole case, watch it again, and apply it into different situations in your life as you deal and all of that. Then you now understand what I mean by the realm of necessities. That doesn't mean justice is not needed. That doesn't mean fairness is not needed. Fairness is needed. Justice is needed. But to be a true leader, you need to go to the above called necessities. Is it good or fair that VDM is proud about his achievements? No, it's not fair on many people, because some people might be doing it and they're not talking. It's not fair. Is it wrong? No, it's his choice. It's his choice. It's VDM's choice. So you need to understand that fairness, justice, right and wrong, and necessities. Whether we like it or not, what he has been able to display in recent time are true necessities. We needed that, and he has ignited something inside of me, especially when he spoke up. If you want Nigeria to be fixed, you must be ready to lose finance, lose friendship, but you gain your soul. Peace and love.